And South fans, there's nothing like a South fan.
And it's almost close to 2 decades, Vaaranam Aayiram,
It
and you
is.
be
Look at
still.
me. I'm like 20 years ahead.
It just people call you as Meghna only, I think so.
I'm Meghna.
I think Surya and me were shooting like the parts in the college, right? After the short, Surya, Jyotika was actually at that time expecting a baby. I was going baby clothes shopping with Surya. And it's such a sweet moment because, and he's such a family guy. And it was just the sweetest because we're doing all this romancing and dancing and being tan tan tan. Right after that, we're going to buy baby clothes.
எந்த சமையலும் ருசி தேடும் ரகசியம் 20 ரூபாய்
Meriba Paneer Soda. I trust Meriba.
Giriga's summer sale. Buy any AC and get free 2 nights, 3 days holiday package.
Hi, this is Deepika from Rednool, and we have with us our very own Meghna Sameera Reddy ma'am. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, thank you for having me.
So happy, and it's like one dream come true moment to just witness you. I think everybody's dream is to be like Meghna, uh, and one such what to say, like one true love we could witness through Vaaranam Aayiram. And to kickstart with, I really wanted to start because recently you posted one reel, and every time when you wear sari, I think you just put Vaaranam Aayiram song, no matter what. I've been noticing it, and no matter what, if it is a green sari or any sari as such, immediately it is Meghna for us.
Yeah, I think that somewhere, if there's any movie I've made in my life which has stayed with me and has been a very big part of my own personality, it's definitely what. And it's a film that I really made with, it was very special. I can't even explain to you while shooting it also. I felt like I was playing myself because that's the way I talk, that's the way I walk. And Gautam was like, "You're the character. I don't tell you what to do. You just be you." And it was the only movie in my life where the directors never said, "Do this, do that." He just said, "Do what you want." So you see, for me to have people actually love the real me that I'm actually playing in a film is such a crazy validation, right? Because that's like the closest I've ever played to who I was and who I am. So it feels very good. I have to say I feel very grateful. And South fans, there's nothing like a South fan. I mean, Hindi movies, I've done Bengali, I've done Kannada, Malayalam, but I feel that there's something very special, in Tamil especially.
Yes, yes. And it's almost close to 2 decades, Vaaranam Aayiram, and
It
you
is.
be
Look at
still.
me. I'm like 20 years ahead.
Yes,
Just like I'm now like, a mom. But the love that they
yeah.
give me even today, like here, like this, they never say, "Oh, what happened to you?" Nothing. They're just like, "Wow, hi, ma'am," and I'm like, it's that's the love. If anybody asks me what true love is this.
Yes, true. And I think so, like, no matter whatever post you put it in social media, at least one or two comments will be like, our own Meghna. Ah, this is our Meghna. Yeah. Yeah, I think like people
It's
just
very
forget you
sweet.
as Sameera. It just people call you as Meghna only, I think so.
And my real sister's name is Meghna. You know that?
Oh, okay. That's one
Yeah,
surprise
my
factor.
middle
Yeah.
sister, my middle sister's name is Meghna. So for
Okay.
a second, when somebody says Meghna, I'm like, no, that's oh wait a minute, okay, no, like that, okay,
Okay, yeah. Somewhere like it is felt like muscle memory. Okay, somewhere it is
yeah,
you're living as
yeah,
Meghna. Yes,
yeah.
of course. You speaking of Tamil career, I think down south everybody are missing you a lot. To be very honest, I think after Asin ma'am's exit from the industry, I think the most painful part was you exiting the industry, and we are just waiting when you'll be coming back. So is there any possibilities you're coming back to Tamil cinema or?
I did one Hindi movie this year, and that is because
Yes,
it worked around my schedule. I did with Sanjay Dutt, and
yes.
The only
Akhri
reason
Sawal,
I
right?
also Akhri Savalia, and one of the reasons I also did it was interestingly, it just worked. It was easy for me to do. It was not very demanding, and I live a very different life now. Though, of course, acting is in my blood, and if there's something very, very interesting, I definitely do it. But to be full fledged, be there, do like 40-day schedule, 20-day schedule. I think that requires a lot of. Requires a different mindset. And right now, I'll be honest, I'm enjoying the kind of life I lead. I live in Goa. My kids go to school here. I make so much fun content that people really connect, and I can connect exactly from where I am. So weirdly enough, I feel more connected, and I feel I'm able to do a lot more right now. And if I come back to Tamil, it has to be something very crazy. It has to be like a role which is super like different. It has to be something very, very close to what I want to do, not because it works and because it's commercial. But
Got it.
of course I will do. Of course I will do.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm waiting, of course. And yeah, I really wanted to talk about. I'm just going to take you memory down the lane because it has been since it is almost 2 decades. I really wanted to take you to the Tamil career, which is here, and I just wanted to ask you about the beautiful memories you had. To kickstart with, of course, with Vaaranam Aayiram, with beautiful memory with Surya, Gautam Menon sir. So one such beautiful memory, which we all don't know, you want to share means you can share it with us.
Oh my. Okay. So many, so many. The sweetest one for me, I don't know why I just remember this always, was I was shooting in San Francisco, and I think Surya and me were shooting like the parts in the college, right?
Okay,
Uh,
yeah. Hmm.
San Francisco, where she goes. And
Okay.
I remember after the shot, Surya Jyotika was actually at that time expecting a baby. All right,
Oh,
she
okay,
was,
okay. I think with Dia, I
and
guess. Yeah.
yeah, and so I was going baby clothes shopping with Surya.
Oh, so sweet.
So I think that we were going baby clothes shopping at that time, and it's such a sweet moment because I have to say Surya is one of the actors that I worked with who I really really felt was, he's so pure, he's such a pure soul, and he's such a family guy, and he's so into Jyotika and his kids, and it was just the sweetest because we're doing all this romancing and dancing and being tan tan tan. Right after that, we're going to buy baby clothes,
That's one
and
of the
and
sweetest thing. Yeah.
is very sweet, and I really saw Surya in a light where, just being such a warm, fuzzy family guy. And that's for some strange reason is something that maybe through the whole film, while filming, he was in that zone. And he's such a professional, and somewhere because he is such a he's just a pure soul, it's very easy to connect as an actress. Then it was very easy to get that feels and really be like to surrender to that scene without being worried or what the other person will think. Like, I think that vibe happened because he is so special. And recently we met in Goa because I know his brother-in-law. And I can't tell you, like it was like we picked up like we never left. And that's what's so wonderful about him. So my memories with Surya are more about Surya and how I just think he's such a wonderful human being. And with Gautam, the one of the most, and I say this again and again, uh, is that he really took the trouble to let me be myself when I acted. So the special moments where he used to come and he does this. I don't know if you've seen this. This is a
Yes,
very
yes.
awesome.
No, yeah. He's still
And
doing it. Yeah.
he's always,
He's still
he's
doing it.
always
Yeah.
so our special moments there was that he just was like always like, Sameera, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Even when he came to narrate the film to me, he said, "Look, Sameera, I offered it to Janelia. So I want you to know that." Yeah, and he said, and I want you to know that I've come to you now, but I always had you in my mind. And such level of honesty. I loved it, and I said, you know what? I don't care if she's there only for this much time. Because I think a lot of girls that time said, oh, it's one of three heroines. Oh, it is such a small role. And I said, but look at the role. She is his existence. She is his love. She is his pain. She is his life. And I want to do it. So the belief in Gotham was and is very high. I think he's a remarkable director.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, speaking of this, I really wanted to ask, have you come across this meme wherein like Meghna from heaven is shocked to see Surya marrying?
Oh God, no. I saw an AI video recently where
Yeah, it was an
she
AI
doesn't
video. Yeah,
die.
I was like,
Yeah. And she doesn't die and she comes back and she's married and she's with him and they're in the mandap. And I was like, whatever, like, oh my God, AI is very scary. But the interesting part is I married a guy who is shy, quiet, and plays the guitar. My husband.
yes, yes, yeah. I'll
So
definitely
my
have to
own
come to
my
that because
my own husband turned out. So whenever I always tell my husband, I said, "You want to make a viral moment with me? Just play Om Shanti on the guitar, Akshay." And he goes, "No, no, no." I'm like, I've been telling him for the last 10 years. I said, "Just play one of my Vaaranam songs on that guitar. That's it." And he's like, "Oh no, no, no." Yeah.
I think he's little shy, I guess. I still remember in another interview you said during your wedding, I think the paparazzi flashed and he couldn't smile only.
Oh God, he's now much better, but when he married me, also he just didn't know what was happening. He's like, this is all too much, Sameera.
எந்த சமையலும் ருசி தேடும் ரகசியம் 20 ரூபாய்
Meriba Paneer Soda. I trust Meriba.
Giriga's summer sale. Buy any AC and get free 2 nights, 3 days holiday package.